buffs out.
I'll let him do it because he's gonna put together the barbecue. It takes 2 hours. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I know.
I give him fresh chicken eggs. I hook him up when he comes over. I pay him well, so he loves coming here. And during the crazy time with Trump and all that,
Yeah.
I told him, if you need, this is your sanctuary. Come here with your wife. You can just stay here as long as you want.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'll always
Good
do
for
that.
you.
Yeah. Oh, we're rolling. Okay, shit. So that's pretty good for all the Democrat people who don't like me now because of my UFC short. So I did a UFC short, and everyone loves it, except maybe 1 out of 10,000 don't like it.
Oh.
1 out of 10,000 will be offended by it, but it's not offensive. It's actually implying that the people in the White House and people they're associating with are racist. Mm-hmm. And the joke makes fun of myself. And I had a Muay Thai fighter in front of me as a guest. So I'm catering to him by talking to the UFC. He loves fighting, making fun of myself, making up a funny joke, at the same time making a political statement saying that they're racist.
Right.
So, because he was saying, you got to watch the UFC short. You'll see for yourself. Okay. So Taylor loves it. Everyone loves it. 1 out of 10,000 literally will not like it. They feel it makes them mad because I mentioned blackface.
Right.
But the joke works. Everyone loves it. And I said, John, should I offer an apology? Should I retract it? Delete it? Mm-hmm. He's like, no, leave it alone. In fact, we're about to advertise that one more than any other short. That was the very first short. I'm proud of it because of the way it's like a 4-layer joke. It's really hard to do. I'm making fun of the people in the White House, making fun of myself, catering to my guest who loves fighting. And the joke worked at the end because the whole point of a joke is you don't know what's coming. I'm pulling the rug from underneath you.
Right.
So I did that very well, I think. Don't you think? Is that going to start advertising soon? I'm excited for that one. Okay, cool. I can tell because if it's like at 1,000 views, I'm like, no, it's not being advertised. But then it goes to like 10,000. I'm like, shit, the $3 is working. Because I'm Persian. I'm not going to put a lot of shit on it. I'll put $3, $4 on it maybe. I'm trying to be organic naturally. So I had a friend years ago, and he lived with his girlfriend in Hollywood. His name was Mark, and he was a sprinter from Jamaica. 6'5", he was a stud. I was good friends with him. I had a Mustang at the time, hanging out every night, going out. And he told me that he went to Toronto to film school and then to LA where I met him here. Mm-hmm. Years ago, we're talking 27 years ago. And he was a sprinter. And then he went to Toronto to film school, then he went into that. And he said when he was running in competition, Deion Sanders came as an exhibition to run with them. Mm-hmm. And he was, my friend Mark, I can't, back in the day, there was no internet. So I don't know how to spell his last name. And I cannot contact him because I can't figure out how to put together his last name. And I tried every which way. So I'll just finish up the Deion Sanders. Mm-hmm. So back then he was not prime time anymore. He was retired, but he was as competition. He was just running just for fun with them. And my friend, who was fast as hell, said, oh, Deion went by like the wind. And my friend was fast as a bullet. And so Deion Sanders, I can't imagine how fast he was, that he went by my friend like the wind. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, Deion was fast. People don't realize how fast he was. He's one of the faster ones in the NFL at the time when he was there and when he was playing baseball in the MLB. Mm-hmm. So you don't realize that it's not only is it hard to get in the pros in one sport, but you're a pro in 2 sports and fast. He was special at that one. Yeah, he really was. He and Bo Jackson were the one of the few to be able to do that. But no one, I don't think anyone today could do that.
Very, very hard.
Very hard. Very hard.
Remember when Bo Jackson ran over the guy in the end zone? Hit him so hard. That was the linebacker that was touted, the biggest linebacker, and Bo Jackson just ran him over. Remember that? Monday Night Football?
Yes.
So we are growing up at the same time. We know all the same shit.
Yep.
Did you like Elvira when you were like 10 years old? I wanted her.
I was so in love with Elvira. I was stuck. I watched it just for her to wear that black gown with her long hair. Remember she had the red lipstick and that V cut that came all the way down.
That was a New York thing that we were ahead of our time, and we liked girls at that age because these kids now, they're not really they're into their iPhones. They're not thinking of girls when they're 10 years old.
Yeah, that's different. I don't understand that.
Ginger from Gilligan's
Okay.
Island.
Oh man, you are hitting all the spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dracula wife from Munsters. Yes or no? Yes, all of them. There was one
Yeah.
more. I love Genie.
Oh, come on.
Oh God, I wanted just to rub that
I
lamp
dream
and
of
have.
Genie. I dream.
I dream of Genie. He rubbed that
Yes.
lamp, and that motherfucker, the astronaut, he wasn't fucking her all the time.
She's-
I would have
do
fucked
the
her 10
nose.
times a day. Yeah. Oh my
Man,
God, we loved all
that's
this.
funny. That's real funny because yes, those are. Oh, Punky Brewster.
No,
No,
Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster
She was like
hot.
lesbian.
No, bro, I don't understand. Punky was she was different.
What about her was sexy to you?
She had the freckles,
You like
right?
that?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
It's like
Did
you
you
should
see
go-
what she grew up into?
You should go to
Even
the
hotter.
library and just meet some girls and shit.
Come
I
on,
like
man.
the nightclub when they're
But
on
see-
meth and heroin.
See, this is
That's my
different.
type.
You did pick the older of them when we were younger.
Yeah.
Now Punky was around our age, maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I don't know.
No.
I got a little thing for the nerdy ones.
You like nerdy?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the nerdy ones are the best ones in the bedroom.
You probably would be like,
Yes.
I'm Sabu. Let me recite some Shakespeare to you. To be or not to be, let's fuck.
Yeah, they'll let them. It's the truth. You know what they always say? The ones that are shy and quiet,
Yeah,
are the the wild ones.
yeah.
It's facts. It's true. It also works with occupations. Certain women in certain occupations.
Nurses love to fuck.
That's right.
When my dad was dying of cancer,
nurses
I was
are
24 years
number one.
old, and all those Filipino nurses wanted to fuck me. But you know what? I was always very, very foolish. I didn't fuck not even 1% of all the girls I wanted to fuck. And I regret it. Because when I was 27, this woman who I was selling cars, she said, fuck as many women as you can. She was right. And I was like, no, I'm the romantic type. No, that can't be right. And I'm like, fuck, she was right. I should have fucked everyone. The mail lady. Everybody, you want to come on in.
The male lady.
Everyone.
Those
Everyone needs love.
we all do.
Yeah.
Yes, they all do. Okay, so I have a question for you.
Anything at all. Aren't you glad, first of all, you came on?
Yes, thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
inviting me.
Thank you. You're invited here
It
anytime.
was a lot better than I expected even.
I'm not sure if I'm going to let you meet my wife, though, because she's going to be like, Sabu, when's Sabu coming over for dinner?
Yeah.
I'll cook some extra fixings for him. Now, Sabu's not coming for dinner.
Middle Eastern food's the best food.
Well, I can turn off the lights and I'll be like,
Turn
you can,
off the light.
and you can sing too. And I'll be like, okay, you can pretend I'm Sabu tonight. She doesn't need any
I
help.
like that candle.
We don't need candles. We don't need anything. She's ready
Well.
to go, butt naked.
She won't be able to see me then.
You're not Wesley Snipes, dark. I want to be
I'm a-
black. If I were black, I would want to be your black. I don't want to be
That's-
Wesley
listen.
Snipes black.
I used to not want to be black, and then my dad told me one day when we first went, we left Brooklyn and went to Germany. Left Germany, came back to Brooklyn, and then came to LA. We moved out here in
He was in the military?
yes, and we were in Tarzana. So mind you, in the 70s, there was no black people in the valley. So when we came out here,
They fucked with you, didn't they?
oh, of course,
They
of
fucked with
course.
me. I'm sure they were fucking with you. They were fucking with me all the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So back then, you go here, you go to school, and then you see how all the white kids. It seemed like they got, first pick. They got to do things. You always last one. Blah blah blah. And then so I came home and I was crying, like tearing up, and my dad was like, "What's wrong with you, man?" And I was like, "I wish I was white." He was like, "Why?" It was like, because, white people, the white kids are getting all the first in line. They get picked at school first and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And he tells me, you know what, Sabu, one day they're going to love your color and they're going to be in love it and you're going to love it. So don't worry about it. And
He
I'll
was
never
right.
forget this, man. This was like 1970, I want to say like 8.
You were like 7.
Or no, yes, absolutely. So when that happened, and fast forward to today, when I get compliments on my skin, it's like, wow, you have this, or you think it's not good, but then when you get the compliments on it, it's it's lovely. So
Don't tell him about the coconut oil. That's too much, Sabu.
coconut oil is
Just
beautiful.
tell him it's a natural.
Well, only
Gee.
not everyone gets introduced to the coconut oil.
Now everyone's gonna know about it.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, because right
Gotta
now
get
we're gaining a lot of
Organic
traction.
coconut oil.
You should have your own coconut oil product. And my best friend is a general manager at Costco. I'll put your shit in there.
Listen, I'll do it because I know it works. It definitely
Coconut
works.
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's it's a little too oily for me. The Nivea is better
But-
for me.
it soaks into the skin. See, that's the difference. It doesn't sit on the surface.
I have a texture problem too. With all the issues I
Okay.
have a texture problem. I can't not that I would want to smoke.
Things were grainy.
My dad died of cancer, so I would
Okay.
never smoke. But just I can't put anything on my lips, except of course titties. But I can't, any a cigarette or anything like that. I have major
okay.
texture things going on. Not as much as my mom. My mom has major issues. So I got to tell you, the reason I brought up my Sprinter friend is the last time I had any contact with him, he went to where I used to live with my mom's a million years ago to try to get back into contact with me because at the time we both didn't have cell phones, or at least I didn't. So she, didn't like or doesn't like black people. So I don't know, God knows what she told him. He went away and never came back. So I do know that through my wife, I found out that my sister, who's 3 years younger than me, was going to marry, because I'm estranged from my sister and all that. She was going to marry a man who was very educated, very handsome. He was a black man. My mom forbid it. And my sister was very weak-willed. Like we both grew up very weak-willed, not like the kids today, very independent, strong-minded. I respect that. I love that. That's how I taught them. But back then, we just accepted. Oh, my mom said I can't make it. Okay, so I'm not going to try this or try that. I didn't go into acting till age 50. I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts at 50. When Kobe died, something went off in me, and I just enrolled. I went to the conservatory. All the young kids were called me a legend because my acting was great. And I did that after all these years. My mom said I can't do it. So my mom is my mom. She must be right. But she's had a problem. Like, she has no problem with just black people walking down the street. But she didn't want her daughter to marry someone. I know, you want to laugh because it's laughable. Just because of the color of his skin. And she raised me.
Yeah. And think about this. I think about this a lot. Like, how can someone, a human, truly judge another person simply on something they did not choose for themselves? Meaning, I didn't choose to be black. It was not a choice. It's just who I am. So why is it that because I have more melanin in my skin, which is better for us as science is teaching us, I'm hated on because my melanin is more than yours?
Two reasons. One, in my opinion, one reason is because something's going on in their brain that's not normal.
Yes, correct.
And the second, people most times want to think they're better than other people. Just because of their own insecurities or whatever problems they have, they can't control their own life, they've got their own problems. They want to think they're better than someone. Naturally, I've been judged my whole life.
Right.
And people don't know me. People in my family don't even know I'm funny. Can you believe it? Someone came up to my mom years ago, a million years ago, a girlfriend, said, "Oh, Tony's so funny." My mom looked at her and said, "Tony's not funny." My own mom didn't know me.
Yeah.
When my kids were 2 years old, I already knew what they were going to do. I already knew what they liked, what they're about at 2, and exactly what they are now, an artist, a writer, musician. How do you not know your kid when he's like 30 years old, after 30 years of raising your kid? How do you not know your kid? You must have something going on in your head.
True.
That's it.
And I mean, it happens, right? We understand that if you're more attentive to your children, you're going to know more about your child, right? But
Sorry about the garbage trucks.
I know. I was like, yo,
This is the ghetto here.
At least they're cleaning it. The ghetto wouldn't be picked up.
Well, I can tell you the alley has not been paved in over 75 years. You cannot drive your car. So we got a brand new car that drives like a 30-year-old car after a year because there are so many rocks and they just refuse to pave it. And cement is cheap. They have the manpower. They just don't want to do it. Just like in a relationship, if your partner doesn't want to do something,
Right.
it's a wrap. They don't want to do it. And that's why eventually they think they're going to do whatever they want to do and keep their jobs forever. Because mathematically, it's Democrats are going to keep winning in LA. But eventually, people are going to get tired of that shit. And they're not going to vote that way because my alley's not paved, the street lights are not working properly, and people are tired of that, you know? Oh, sorry to get political.
No.
Just the garbage fucking garbage
politics
trucks.
is politics. Yeah, I could speak on that all day long, but it truly comes down to when it comes to voting, vote for the best liar.
Or whoever you feel
Look,
you would hire in your own company.
Look, but even that, what we do today, we vote for the best liar. Whoever in the beginning, during their campaign, says they're going to do more for us or anything for a person who is in that that genre in which they're speaking of, whether it be financial or whether it be like, via jobs, right? If any person in office goes to you, Tony, and says, hey, I'm going to fund more comedians. I'm going to build more places so that you can have. Guess what? I'm going to come and give you, I'm going to make the government give more money towards podcasts. Why would you not vote for them? We vote for them, and then none of which they say happens.
I usually put in like my dog's name instead of a person's name. Or what I do is I don't vote. I tell everyone vote no on all that shit because all they're going to do is raise your taxes. They put lingo in there to make it look good. Just vote. Don't even read that shit.
Yeah.
No on all of it. Thank God for the firefighters. They do a great job. They put out all these fires. They're so great. Without them, I don't know what we would do. But, with Palisades and everything, it's horrible, horrible.
Yeah.
I know people who lost their homes.
Yeah, so do I. I have clients out there, and it's sad. So, speaking of that,
You're very interested in me.
Should I not be?
No,
Okay.
I just love it. Ask away.
So I was saying you were speaking about the Palisades. I have clients in the Palisades, and as I'm training them, I had to drive through there to get back home in the valley, right? Go down PCH. It was the first time I've driven there. So you've seen the things on TV, you've seen everything, but actually driving through it, that devastation, like the places you knew that were just up and going, you could see the people walking around. But then the buildings are no longer there. There's no one there. It's ghost town. Things are all burnt down. And it's like, and this is where homes are 5-6 million and up. I don't think you can find a $2 million home out there. And yet it's still not being taken care of in the right way. Could you imagine what Altadena is?
So, before I started running the last 3 months, I used to hike Topanga Canyon State Park. I've been hiking there since I was 20 years old. I saw a mountain lion one time when I was 22. It didn't want to fuck with me. It just went off into the bushes, but it was majestic.
Right.
You could hear its paws because it was so quiet up there. All kinds of things, all these years. So the last 6-7 months, I'm hiking there. When you're hiking at Topanga Canyon State Park and you go all the way about 5 miles, you see all the land in Malibu and Pacific Palisades. You see it's flat. You see you can see everything from up there. It's really eerie. But now the last couple of times earlier this year when I hiked, you're there, it's quiet, and you hear a little construction going on. Finally, a little bit, because you can hear up there. They have a little construction going on in the Palisades, not in Malibu.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, you could see how it's all flat. I'm up there, and I'm an old guy, so I have to pee, So because I've already been hiking 7 miles, so I'm peeing, and I'm looking around. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
And my people are up there, Persians, and the most serene, beautiful sight, calming, tranquil, and they're arguing and cursing. What's wrong with my people? It's in the blood. The Persians. I'm like, look, you should be relaxing right now.
I love Persian food. I love Persian people.
Persian people are great.
I love Persian New Year.
Have you ever had a Persian girlfriend? I have not.
Yes.
I've never been able to afford one.
Yeah.
But I want.
I mean, I wouldn't call it girlfriend, like what title,
You're fucking. You're
Well,
fucking.
yeah, we had a relationship. We had a situationship.
You fucked it up for the Persian guy, the doctor she's gonna marry, because
Listen, now
She's always gonna keep it in her own head. Oh, Sabu. Now this fucking dentist, you know, he's got me in a nice house. I'm not gonna tell him about Sabu. He's gonna flip out.
Can I be candid? Can
Please,
I be free?
as free as you want to be.
True
This is your
stories.
sanctuary.
This if all I can do is speak honestly. I just don't know how open I can be. But
As open as you want.
we're talking about dating and dating different races, right? Or at least Persian women. I personally was taught by a Persian woman, and it was confirmed by an Armenian woman because I date human women. I have beautiful women, some nerdy, some not, regardless, but women. And yet, in that, studying them and hearing what they say. Now, Persian women tell me and have told me that when dating, when they're out dating and they have to bring someone home, they bring back the Persian boyfriend. But when they're outside of that, they go and they start messing around with the black dudes. Right?
Like they're laying on a branch
Yes.
in the jungle, just raw.
Oh man, it is a beautiful thing. So
For you, not for the
yes.
dad. I wouldn't want to be her
Because-
dad.
For a guy like me, if there's no string attached, we're not having any
Why not?
title.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying they would.
Bring your brothers.
Oh, no.
No. Well, you don't have a sister, right?
No, I do, actually.
So all 5 brothers were like,
Yeah.
when she dated someone, all 5 brothers like, what's up, man?
It was a good thing. So when she would come, and we'd do our thing, right? We're having sex, we're wilding out.
With the Persian, this
yeah.
had the big nose. I love that shit. Oh, turn on.
I'm-
Curvy, not the. Not the,
It's
the
more
sharp,
like, I guess,
curvy.
the new age Persians that are more or less well put together in every way, even hairless. You met a hairless Persian? Yes, I've
No.
met many.
I'm not taking you to hot yoga with me. All the girls gonna
I'm
look at
just
you.
saying.
I can't take you over there hot yoga. All those hot girls, I can't take you over there because they're gonna be looking at you and not me. They
Yeah.
fucking. You know how they made me pay the $200 a month?
Mm.
They had this young Persian girl, like 23, 24.
Yeah.
She's like, hi. She comes. It's like a fucking movie. I'm like, I'm not dumb. Do I look like a baby? She has a locker right next to me. She's like, oh, hi. I won't say her name. Are you new? I'm here tomorrow. Oh, you're here tomorrow? Oh, I'm here Thursday too. Why don't you come on by? And then right away, she shows me her tattoo of her name under her breast. She shows me her breast. I couldn't sleep that night, Sabu. I couldn't wait to, I'm like, how much? 200? Here you go. So I'm laying in the hot steam, and I got this hot chick next to
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, oh, I feel
Oh,
like I'm
she didn't work there?
No, she's just a girl. They probably pay
wow.
her $20, $30, $40 just to go up to old guys. And I'm like, they're giving you 40, I'll give you 4,000. What do you want? But the classes are good. It's steaming, it's hot. You got the music, and you're next to these hot girls laying down, sweating, hot girls. And I'm like 8 inches away from one. I'm like, I feel like I'm sleeping with them. How much you want? 200 for unlimited girls that I'm sleeping with? But that was wrong. I haven't seen her again. They just put her there to try to get me to sign up. But I want to go
worked.
back. Yeah, it worked. I'm like,
Well, then it
these
worked.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This girl.
Advertising.
Whoever does that and show you
Marketing.
her breast right off the bat, and here's my name under my breast.
It's one
Maybe
thing.
happens to you all the time. The life of Sabu.
Look, things do. If we really truly spoke on the life of Sabu, you wouldn't believe it. You would think I'm lying. You would think that this can't be true. But the things that have happened in my life, and the way they've happened, and the positions, and not physically, well, that too, but that I've found myself in, right? It's like,
Wait a minute. Have you fucked standing up? I still haven't done that yet.
of course,
Fuck that.
yes.
Sabu.
Yes. When I tried, I didn't think that was possible, but it was possible.
Yeah, I see it in the pornos, so I know it's
Yeah.
possible. I just need to do it. My girl is a big girl, so I don't know. I'm trying now. I've lost a lot of weight. We could do a
Yeah.
lot more positions than ever before. That's why she's
Absolutely.
coming all the time. But I said, you know what? As an incentive, if you lose some weight, we could do even more. But okay, I'll tell you a story, and you tell me if you can beat my story.
Okay,
Okay, are you ready?
I'm dead ready.
So back in the day, there were no cell phones, no Uber, nothing. I was young 20s. I had hair combed to the side. I get ready. Just to get ready with my rayon shirt, I turn on LL Cool J.
Okay.
Mama said knock you out, just to hype me, I'm getting ready. And I would go to the hostels in Santa Monica. with these young ladies, gorgeous ladies from Norway, Finland, Europe. They're here as au pair, nannies. They're working. They want to see Disneyland, but there's no Uber. And who comes by? Mr. Tony Rockman. With my game, I could never close, so I never fucked them, but they love me. So I get 2 or 3 of these girls, hot blue eyes, blonde hair, gorgeous girls, also early 20s, and I would take them to the Beverly Hills nightclubs. I have one on each arm. True story, God is my witness. And people would come up to me and be like, how do you do it? And I would just look at them and say, a day in the life.
Yeah.
And I remember saying that.
Yeah.
And, okay, fuck, I know you can beat this story. Go ahead.
Well, it's yes, I definitely can beat that
knew
story
it.
with going out with multiple women at the same time one night. True story.
Bring me there.
And I
Give
will
me leftover.
not say names, right? But I'm in Nordstrom's. Not Nordstrom's Rack, actual Nordstrom's here.
God forbid the rack.
Woodland Hills, right? No,
I wasn't
no,
even
the-
thinking that.
in Nordstrom's and going through the cosmetic area because you have to walk through, you know how it is to get to the men's section. So I walk through the cosmetics and I see this woman, very exotic looking, this caramel colored skin, about, I guess, 5'6", 5'7", this beautiful curly hair ringlets, like just gorgeous, right? So I'm thinking, dang, okay, let me go over there. Right, so I go over there. But mind you, I was walking with my cousin, and he's a Nordstrom guy, and he's like, buys all the expensive colognes and stuff. So anyway, you go over there, and she's talking to me, and we're just talking, and she was like, oh, what do you do? And then telling, oh yeah, trainer, blah blah blah. And then she says, oh, you know, are you single? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, I'm going out tonight with my friends. Would you want to come?
Oh, God, fuck you.
I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. We go out. We go out. It was 5 girls,
I knew that was
5
coming.
beautiful girls,
Oh, God.
all different races, mostly Latina.
You weren't dreaming.
This is real.
I believe you.
So we go out. Boom, we're going out. All right, we'll go to some club, Hollywood, whatever.
Did they pay for you too? Buy you drinks? Buy you hummus? We're
Yeah.
feeding you?
Oh, like I said, there's so many stories, and I will tell you. But this one here, and when we're out, boom, we're dancing, everything, and I'm like,
You were
okay.
grinding? You had dick to their
Man,
butt?
You know, the women out here today, they want a booty pop. So she
Were they
started-
bent over when you were grinding with them?
all I did was follow along. I was a follower in that situation.
Were you
right?
pounding them on the dance floor? I'm just trying to imagine it.
There's a lot.
Sabu, I gotta
when
tell-
she comes over, next one comes over, and I'm dancing. I'm dancing with 3 of them, and then
How? How is it possible?
they were friends. So
One on your shoulder, one on your leg,
it's 3, one arm, and one in front,
and you had your arms around them, holding
Yes.
them tight?
and then they go in for.
I don't think I
kiss.
want you on again.
Like, then
Kiss you? 4 mouths?
Yes.
There was room for me. Oh no, I don't want to touch yours.
Not when I'm in the middle.
No, of course not. I gotta tell a baby.
Yeah,
I gotta
not
tell.
me.
I gotta tell the girls 9, 10, fucking 11 jokes just to get a hug. How did you do it?
I simply was walking through Nordstrom's. And then one of those situations, like I said, I found myself, how am I here? How did this happen? But it was it. And I happened to meet the woman who, I guess, out of all the girlfriends, there's always one girl out of a group of girls who's kind of the leader.
Usually, when I meet a woman and she's with a girlfriend, they usually block. They usually, like, if the girl's drunk, I'm like, fuck, this is, now I can take advantage of her. The girlfriend comes and blocks. And I know you don't. You're not going to take her up to your room. Fuck, they always
Yeah.
block.
Well-
look how you're the opposite, polar opposite. You're like
Yeah.
a different universe than me.
I got roofied.
I want to get roofied.
I got roofied. I couldn't believe it.
Who was it? Where was it? I want to go and try to just see if what happened to me.
Local restaurant, I won't say the name. It was a local restaurant.
Everything's
Very
okay?
nice.
Okay, good. We're fine.
Yeah. Nice upscale, right? We're
Ventura
in there.
Boulevard?
Yes.
You tell me later. I want to go
Yes. So we go over there, and I'm just chilling. I happen to see some of my boys there. Where they're
there.
talking.
I just hope it wasn't a guy who roofied you.
It definitely was not. And these 2 beautiful Latinas.
By the way, nothing wrong with that disclosure.
Right.
We all love all people. But you know the dick thing. I
No,
love
no, no. Just
all
can't
kinds of
put a dick in a
BG.
dick.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two dicks we
Except
think
for me.
alike. Yeah, some people like it, and that's good for them. That's fine. You know, I love the Bee Gees. It's probably my favorite. John Travolta, Grease, all that music.
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John. If it wasn't for the dick equation, take the dick equation out of it, I would be gay. Really, it's fantastic.
Okay.
I just want to make that disclosure. When I said, you know, I hope it's not a guy.
Point taken.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So who
It wasn't.
roofied you?
One of these two Latinas, because I just had one drink. It was right there. I had my tequila right there. I turned around, I started talking, whatever. And so then I started talking to them, and we're just, bantering back and forth. Blah, blah. Next thing I know, I'm like, you listen, I got to go. My girlfriend's at the house. I'm at walk. It was walking distance from my home. So they're like, oh, we're leaving too. And I was like, oh, okay. So they were like, you know what? They had a black car. We're like, we have a black car out front. We'll take you home. I get in the car. By the time I get in the car and I put the seatbelt on, I black out. I'm out.
You think they raped you?
I get up.
That's a dream.
Right? They're like, oh, we stopped by our hotel real quick. We go up to the room. All I can remember is they opened the door. I went through the door. I'm blacked out again. I wake up the next day in the bed, not naked, fully clothed.
They put your clothes back
Right.
on?
So first thing I do when I wake up and I realize I'm not home, I check my watch, see if it's still there. I check my wallet,
Yeah.
right? And then I check my ass to see if I got raped. To keep it real, I did. I was like, what? But then I realized I had a knot I had basketball shorts on, in my basketball shorts. And the knot was like to where you couldn't even pull it down. Like I couldn't even pull it down to take a piss. I'd have to pull my dick through the leg part to piss.
Did they leave like a thank you note or something?
Left nothing.
They just used you and
Nothing. Then remember I said there was these two Latinas and there was a guy sitting on the end of them, right? So when I wake up, the dude is vomiting like into the sink. He's ass naked, vomiting, and then he spoke no English. When I looked and I saw this dude, I just got up and left, ran out.
You think they did a porno with you?
Whatever they did, I have no idea, but I know I wasn't raped because I checked, right? I know they couldn't even get my pants off.
What if the girls
If they
were writing you? How can you tell?
Well, they would have had to
smell?
pull. No smell at all. But like I said, my basketball shorts couldn't come off. Yes, could they have pulled the dick through the thing?
No.
Maybe, but
Maybe
it's probably
through-
too much work.
So that guy was like the Latin version of a fat P. Diddy. Maybe he was watching.
You know what? I have no idea. But I wasn't there to figure it out because I was like, this dude doesn't speak English. Because I asked him, like, wait, what happened? And he just started speaking Spanish. And I do understand Spanish, but I was not there to even listen.
Did he say culo?
Not my culo.
Oh, you know what?
Whatever it was.
I was working out at Crunch and all the lights went out. And I told the manager, man, you gotta get the lights back on before someone touches my culo. They started
Yeah.
laughing. I love culo jokes. So I can top that story.
Okay.
Tit for tat. So
Okay,
you
let's
beat
go.
mine, I'll beat yours. I'm ready. Okay, ready?
Go.
I did get raped. For real. It's not a funny thing. It's a horrible thing. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing that happens to a lot of people. It's not funny, but this is what happened. So my kid, who's 13 now, was 7 months old. And we're going to end it with the story. That's okay? Okay, great. You're invited back. Well, you're coming back next Monday with your friend.
Yes.
You're invited back with any of your clients. No problem. We'll hook that up. And we're having so much fun. So I dropped him off at a nearby club. It was like a gym club. It was called On the Spectrum on Ventura Boulevard. He was 7 months. I was overprotective even of my second child. So these young ladies that took care of these babies during the day were phenomenal that I trusted them completely. Now, there was a massage parlor 20 feet away. It was right there, not far. And I had never gone to a massage parlor before, and I heard how they are there. So I dropped off my kid, and I had some time. I usually would leave him there several hours, run errands, come back. And these girls did a great job. I cannot say enough. I don't think it's there anymore. The company might have closed. I'm not sure, but they were great. We'd have parties there. So I go to this massage parlor, and I was scared. And these Asian ladies were there, and I said, look, I just want my feet rubbed, just feet massage only. And there's 3 of them, and they were attractive, not young, let's say in their 30s, fine. And they objected because they wanted a bigger tip. So they wanted to do more than just a foot massage. But it was my very first time, so 13 years ago. And I insisted only a foot massage. Nothing more. Yeah. And I tip well anyway, because my dad used to be a taxi driver. So I tip well, because that's people expect that for their livelihood. So I go there and they're like, fine. So one of them takes me to a room and just starts rubbing my feet. And they insisted, take off underwear. And I'm like, no. I want to keep my shorts on, my underwear on. I want to keep it on. They kept wanting to do more. So I'm laying on my back and she's rubbing my feet. About 10, 15 minutes go by. And all of a sudden, I felt something was strange. And remember, at this point, I had been with my wife already 20 years. Now it's 24 years total. So back then, I had been with my wife already 11, 12 years. Only with one woman for 12 years. And so all of a sudden, I'm on my back, and I feel something is very strange, because she was rubbing my feet pretty good. I was enjoying it. And then I figured out, it registered in my head that my dick was in her mouth. And she had no right to do that. She didn't let me know she was doing that. And at first, I was gonna fucking yell, grab her by her hair, but it started to feel really good. When I finally calculated what was happening, it was nice and juicy in her mouth, warm. I'm like, oh fuck, I like that. Just keep going, even though I felt very, very violated, and I hated the fact that she did that against my will. I let her keep going, but I felt like her victim. So then actually the next day I dropped off my kid and I went back to see her, to confront her. But I didn't have the power to say anything. She didn't know English anyway. So I just had the same service again. And then after that, I turned into a freak. And because I was, I guess, a victim, I don't know, molesting or whatever, rape, whatever you call it. It was against my will, something I didn't want. And I couldn't push her off at the time when she was doing it, because I felt paralyzed. It was in her mouth, and I felt like I couldn't, it was good, right?
Yeah.
Nice and juicy and warm. I'm like, fuck, okay, just keep going. And so after that, that's why, I turned into a freak. And that's why people who are victims, sexual victims, they sometimes become like hookers and do all that stuff. And it's not funny, it's a horrible thing, because of the first time that they had a bad experience or horrible experience, horrific, like mine. Okay, that was the story. I just trying to beat you on the story.
No, you definitely beat me. You won. You're the winner.
There's no competition, because I cannot compete with you, that's for sure. Except with jokes.
No, you get that all day.
Thank you.
That story actually could have gone well, but the fact that you didn't want it, it was...
No.
You're not expecting it. It went all the way left. So man, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Well... I'm sorry that it happened to me, because all these years I've been like a freak. And I'm like, I don't want to be a freak. I have high testosterone and I don't want to be a freak. But this fucking Asian woman did that to me.
So what are you going to do about it now? You're going to go to...
I'm just going to keep being a freak. Nothing I can do now. It's too late. I was raped.
So you like being a freak?
No, I don't like being a freak.
But you're going to continue being what you don't like?
I'm trying not to be a freak. But it's so hard not to be a freak. It's in me now. She fucked me up.
Trying not to do it.
You know, I went to the jacuzzi. We'll end it on this. And this Japanese man, he was 95, coming out the sauna. I'm like, you're 95. You shouldn't be in a sauna. And he came to me, and I told him 5 wife jokes. I'm like, oh, you're so happy. You must not be married. And he laughed. He kept laughing and laughing and laughing. And he was from Korea. And he said, you know, and I said, what's your name? I said, Tony. He said, Tony, there's so many people in the world. You're the only one like you. All these people in the world, you're the funniest person. And I told my wife, I wish you were more like this old Korean guy. I wish you thought of me in such a way. I love this. I already know I'm funny as fuck. But I love when people are like, oh my God. You respect someone with some kind of ability or talent, like my kid with the violin. Persian, hairy kid, 6 feet tall. I told him, get on stage, take off your shirt. You're the Persian Elvis, and play that fucking violin. Get me one mom. Eventually, I just want one mom. Since you were a cute kid in a stroller, I have not had one mom. Bad game, I know. I need to hang out more with you.
We could definitely hang out. You're going to experience all the crazies, the good, the bad, the ugly, but it's all going to be positive in the end because it's all learning.
I'll drive you home. You don't have to take an Uber. I'll be your Uber. You're drunk. You can count on me anytime, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. You're the ends of the earth. I'll come to you, Sabu, and help you anytime, and I mean that with all of my heart.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being on.
Thank you.